We are happy to be back at UK Games Expo. It seems to be getting bigger and bigger every year, I think, but it's still a super friendly show. You get to demo games, you get to play games in the evenings and in the open gaming areas, and you get to have a first look on some new upcoming titles. And we got a few here at the CG booth. I'm excited to show you. And I'm gonna take you around with me as always. There's lots of events happening. We also have like a Codenames live event with special guests at the main stage that I'm gonna take you with me. And let me show you around.
So the game with Stella, you're awesome. So the game was super awesome. I have to say that it's the first time that I'm using the app, and it's pretty cool, to be honest. Seems like very streamlined, very easy to get. So I had a great time, and Codenames, as always, is a great game.
I actually have downloaded the app to prepare for the game, and I have to say it works amazing. I play with other people.
Yeah.
I did these challenges, like daily challenges that are in there. So it's amazing. And yeah, Codenames is a all-time green game. So it was a pleasure, guys, to play with you, to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
and to lose against you. Yes. It's an honor. It's an honor.
It's an honor.
Codenames Minesweeper. I haven't played that. I played the Adam. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's got a puzzle deduction part of it. Amazing.
I play this game every Sunday on stream, and I never play it without my husband disturbing me. So I really enjoyed this. I loved what you did with the guesses. You were amazing. You were slightly better.
Amazing.
You were slightly better. But this is so awesome. Thank you so much for making this possible. This was so much fun.
It's a very special year for us because it's the 10th anniversary of Codenames since its original release. So in order to celebrate the anniversary, we decided to launch a new look. And it's not only the box, we have made some changes also in the visuals of the game and the feel of the game. The only thing we haven't changed is essentially the gameplay because that works really well. But I can show you what's actually new in the new Codenames. We have new illustrations for all the agents. Each agent is unique, and including these lovely pigeons that we really like. And also the key cards are different. The colors are more vibrant because people play it also in not perfect light conditions, so we wanted to improve that. At the back, there's also this like spy machine that you can like take pictures of, and you see what's at the back. We have also an insert that we didn't have before from recyclable plastic. There's also a rewood on the plastic stand, so we've taken a more environmentally friendly approach with this Codenames. And also the words are slightly different because we have analyzed all of the games online and in the app, like there's a million of games. And basically we have removed some of the words that we know that people didn't really use them often, that they weren't very useful for clues. And that's about like 10% of the words, not like a huge change, but still we had all these data and we wanted to really improve whatever we can. We want this to be like the new look of Codenames for the next decade. It's a new era of Codenames. And we're also relaunching Codenames Duet. So you can pre-order these already. And later in the year, you can find Codenames pictures as well. And I'm excited to show you the first expansion for SETI, space agencies. It's still work in progress, it's a prototype, but we really wanted to show you what's going to be in the game. It's going to be an Essen release, as far as we know. And the main thing in the game is the space agencies that introduce a layer of asymmetry. So you will have 11 of them in the game. We have 4 of them to show you right now. And basically, each player will get different starting resources, different income, and variable abilities. So you'll have most likely a passive ability and also a free action you can do once per turn. They're very different to each other. And there's also going to be some cards called Quick Start cards that add new starting resources in the game. And together with the space agencies, we think that they add a lot of impact in the gameplay. So we made the rounds shorter. So it's like 4 rounds instead of 5 because you get to do a lot more things in the game. You get to dive right into the action. And also with the Quick Start cards, now the 2-player games and the solo, they're sort of boosted because they accelerate the gameplay. You get some neutral tokens on the boards. So there's also, you dive right into the action in those games as well. And apart from that, there is also a new alien species that I know a lot of you have been waiting for them. And we have one of them here to show you. It's the alien ship, which basically, when you discover this, each player gets dealt 3 security cards. And when you breach the security by placing a trace in the overflow spaces on the board, then you get to get this card, see what it is, and you keep it in your hand. And you can play it as a normal card, and it's usually a sort of big reward that it gives you. And apart from that, now that every time you breach more security levels, you get to go deeper and deeper into the ship. So there is other levels you can go down and bigger rewards to achieve. And we also have a small new mechanic called the signal tokens that boost the scanning action. And there's a lot of new content, like more than 100 new cards. It's like a very meaty expansion, and we're excited to show you more as we approach Essen. Is there anything that caught your eye? Because, as you know, I don't go out much from here.
No, you're chained to this desk specifically.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Well. What about SETI expansion?
That's
That's on brand.
we send the expansion. It sounds amazing. I can't wait for that. We send some cool stuff. We have distilled cocktails. So if you like distilled, there's a new expansion which adds so much, and that looks super cool.
And then we've been lucky enough. We played Lord of the Rings, Fate of the Fellowship with Lee with the designer.
So let's play with him.
And it's an amazing game.
Oh my god, it's so good. If you like Pandemic and you want to crank that up to 11 with a different level of complexity, and you love Lord of the Rings, it's the perfect game for you. It's so good. It's familiar yet different at the same time.
So we met up with Portal Games earlier, and we got to check out their new Essen release, Bohemians. They haven't started marketing, so you'll know nothing about it, but it's like a simultaneous mid-weight deck builder, and it just did some quirky little things that I really, really liked. And they had this fun sort of mechanism where you're struggling artists, and you're trying to get your stuff together, and you can put some bad cards in your deck as well that are very humorous. Very cool. Check that out at Essen.
This is a little bit board game adjacent, but I love all the arts and crafts that people have developed around board games and all the things that you can buy, like, I don't know, mugs, key rings, and all the things that you can actually make. I actually got a cross stitch that is board game themed, and I'm going to go and do it soon while I'm not playing board games.
I think my favorite was a bit of a party game that we played last night. It's called Flip 7. It's a push your luck card game where you're trying to get to 200 points. And yeah, it's a very good party game, particularly when you're trying to push your luck and you have no luck at all.
And here's our new title for Essen as well. This is still a prototype, but we can show you a sneak peek of what it's going to be about. It's called Wispwood. It's a tiling game set in a magical forest where you collect different color wisps. And you're building a forest. You start with a grid of a 4x4, and you're placing wisps into your grid. So it's very simple on your turn. You get to pick one of the wisps in the offer. Let's say I pick this one, and then I choose one of the polyomino shapes to place it in. And I use the tree tiles to create it, and then you put it into your grid. And the idea is that you're trying to place the wisps in a way that they give you maximum points from these scorecards. So each one of them has different scoring conditions. At the end of the round, after you score them, you remove all the tree tiles. So you're left just with the wisps. And we move on to the second round, in which you build a bigger grid, a 5x5 grid, and then you score it again. And the last round is a 6x6 grid. So it is expanding, essentially, with the same wisps, but the positions of them are sort of relative, again, because the grid is expanding. So you have to think about how to place them. And you also have this very cute pad over here that when you use it, you turn it over, it's hiding into the trees. And now you can sort of mix and match the wisps and the polyomino shapes. You can get, for example, this wisp and like this polyomino shape. And we've got the new expansion to Galaxy Tracker. It's called Do What? Because that's the reaction you'll have when you read what you have to do in the game. There's two modules around it. There's the VIPs and there's also the missions. So if you played a lot the base game, you already probably know where to place things like the cannons, the engines and everything. But now we are mixing things up. We're adding new things that you'll have to rewire your brain how to actually play Galaxy Tracker. So for example, with the VIPs are like very important passengers that have very quirky demands. Like for example, the adrenaline junkie streamer. She wants to be at the front of the ship so she can film all the action. So you have to keep that in mind when you're making your ship. Or for example, the prominent psychologist, he wants to have a view to another cabin so he can sort of analyze maybe the other astronauts. So this is also something you have to figure out how to do. And they all give you different rewards if you manage to bring them back safely in the flight. And also in the missions, we have 16 missions of varying difficulty that have like different setup conditions. They have unique and special tiles that we have added, like heavy cargo, radioactive cargo, explosive cargo, and so on, that they make like the flight more challenging. And there's also the super cards that are especially focused on like the harmful events. So you know there's going to be things you have to prevent, like your ship from getting destroyed. It's going to be extra challenging. And for those of you who are not fans of the real-time element of the game, now you can play with a turn-based mode. So there's less stress around the game, and you can use the special cards for the turn-based mode. You can already pre-order it on our online store, or you can find it at Gen Con.